I just want to talk about the advantages of dropshipping. Okay, I've already talked about the disadvantages in another video, so in this video I just want to concentrate on the advantages. If you don't know about the disadvantages, go back and look at my previous video and I talk all about that. But in this video I'm just concentrating on the advantages. Okay, in case you don't know what dropshipping is, it's a fulfillment process where items are dispatched from the supplier or manufacturer themselves directly to the buyer. Okay, there's many advantages to dropshipping. One of the advantages is space. With the space, it's virtual, so the supplier or the manufacturer takes responsibility for storing the product. You don't need to be concerned about physically housing the product. This means if you typically store things in your garage, warehouse, or in your house, or wherever you store your items, it frees up that storage facility. So space is a huge advantage when drop shipping. It also means that you've got a virtually unlimited amount of inventory. You could theoretically have unlimited amount of products in your eBay or Amazon listing, and you won't even have to worry about where to put these items. You could just list to your heart's content. And because you've got more listings, because of because space is freed up, this means there's more chances that you can get a sale. Do you see the benefits now? So no physical burden on space, so you can list more items, more bulky items, therefore have more sales overall because you've got more listings. The product itself is a huge advantage. You've got access to the latest products. If your dropshipper is a manufacturer and you're in a particular niche where they're manufacturing what's trendy, it means that you're probably going to have access to that item quicker than your competitors. You can beat them out of the game. I'll give you a good example. Just say there's a new headset on the market, or a new style of headset on the market. If you're dealing directly with the supplier and drop shipping, he can supply that item, on its release date directly to your consumer, whereas your competition will have to find the supplier who can negotiate prices, then work out that deal. Then they're probably going to have to ship it to them locally or domestically before shipping it to the buyer. So you've got a more streamlined effect to where you've got access to the merchandise which you want, namely the most newest merchandise potentially. If your product is Chinese, or if your supplier is in China, it also means there's more opportunity for him to be able to get access to the latest product. Whereas some drop shippers, say in other countries, say the United Kingdom or the United States, they may not, if they're not a manufacturer and they're just a supplier, they may not have access to the latest product immediately. So there's going to be that delay if you want something. Whereas if you're dealing with a Chinese dropshipper, they're going to have access to that product. Even if they don't manufacture it themselves, they can get access to it very quickly and very cheaply indeed. You also can test the product before committing. For example, if you're selling shoes, you can test what the sock market's like, or a related product. So this means there's no actual commitment because A, you're not carrying the stock, you're not buying the stock up front. So this means that you can test related products to see whether there's a market. So if you're selling boots and shoes, you can decide, well, let me give socks a go, or maybe even gloves, or some other form of accessory or clothing accessory, just to see what happens there, and give it a go. And there's just no commitment. You can do that, and if it takes off, then you're going to benefit from the arrangement. If it doesn't take off, you can just cancel the listing, and that's it. You haven't lost anything really. There's no financial consequence up front. This means typically when you buy product from your supplier, you will buy a sample. You'll test a sample, then if the sample's good, you'll buy a bigger job lot, and that is, a commitment. That is a financial obligation to find the financing for that job lot. Whereas when you're drop shipping, there's no financial upfront investment. The supplier gets their cut, you get your cut. The supplier does all the legwork from where he is, and that's it. So it means that your funds are more liquid. They're not tied up in stock, and yeah, overall it's just more of a streamlined, efficient process. It means that your time is going to be more freed up to do other stuff, to grow your business in other ways. You're not going to be worrying about mailing stuff or stamps or tracking numbers. You can just worry about maybe speaking to your customer, communicating to your customer, worrying about your listings, day-to-day business, advertising. You can literally focus your attention in other avenues by having your time freed up. Dropshipping isn't for everyone, so you need to weigh up the advantages and the disadvantages. But I think that covers almost everything. I may do another video in the future, a more in-depth video. If I haven't covered everything, or if you want me to cover something extra, comment down below and I'll get to you as soon as possible. And yeah, if you want to find out how to make a full-time income on eBay, and you want to learn how to do it properly, and form a proper business, a robust business on eBay, check out our ebook at powersellerresearch.com, or click the link down below and give it a read.